Let's see. All right. Yep. Okay, I think we're good to go, guys. Okay, we are. Well, got Loki on my stomach. I need to take him out in a little bit. But hope you guys all had a pretty good last couple days. I know Bitcoin's been kind of on a bad sign, but I hope you guys were able to sell on the actual breakdown here in case you guys are looking to buy more coins here. Let me move over here. I want to let the room kind of build up a little bit because I know I've been gone for a week while I was at this wedding. There we go. Hey Hector, hey Hota, hey Juicy Jumbo, and hey Ninja, and hey Jonathan, hey Alex, and Crypto Prophet. Hope you guys all had a very, very good day. Oh, and hey Benny Crypto as well. There we go. Yeah, guys, I'm doing well. It's been a long week. I got a sore throat from mingling too much at the wedding and the wedding parties. So, so far so good. But yeah, so in a little bit today we'll talk about what's going on with crypto. Hopefully you guys were able to sell on the breakdown. There's been a few breakdowns where we've been selling so far. I hope you guys remember those parts. Let me see. Come on, little guy. I know. Let's see. But yeah, so we'll talk about that, where we're going from here, whether it's the right time to be buying, all that type of stuff, right? All that type of stuff. Let me see right here. And I'll be using a couple different platforms today. A lot of you guys have been sending me messages. Hey, Alan, time, everybody. Yeah, don't whine. Oh, he's yawning. But a lot of you guys have been asking me questions about exchanges and what exchanges work best in America for kind of day trading. And I hadn't done too much research on it, and I really didn't have much time to do much of anything while I was in Philadelphia. Mostly because my friend's Wi-Fi was kind of messed up where it wouldn't let me log on to it. Because some Verizon guy messed it up, I think. And then I tried to use the hotel Wi-Fi, and I was paying a bunch of money for the hotel Wi-Fi, and it was trash, basically. And the hotel was, had a good service. Beside, it's an expensive hotel, and so had bad Wi-Fi. But yeah, so I'll be using this thing today. I've kind of tested it out a little bit here. It's called Bidget. Let's see. They basically have crypto that you guys can use. I'm not going to go too much into it. I'll probably do more videos on it. It's not really to kind of promote them as much as just trying to say, hey, this is what I'm using every now and again. And then I'll also be using regular TradingView. The only reason I really chose Bidget is I heard good things about it. And on top of that, it runs TradingView, so you can see charts by TradingView. That way, it's not too different of what you guys are going to be looking at here. And I'm going to see if I can contact them one way or another to see if I can get any perks for you guys out of it. But oh my God, this guy's nap time. But yeah, so so we'll be doing all that today. So let me go right from here. Let's see. Hey everybody. Oh hey, Alan, time. Oh, you want to see the puppy? Let me see. Here, Loki. I know. It was his nap time, and I woke him up. There he is. He's not going to be looking at the camera, though. He doesn't like being held like this. Oh, I have some chicken pieces. Maybe he'll like that. But yeah, he's a big little boy now. We just went on a walk a little bit ago, so hopefully he doesn't have to use the bathroom during this during the stream. But he'll pop up every now and again, or he'll just take a nap, one or the other. But yeah, so he's been a really good boy so far, and I'm happy to finally see him again after that week-long trip to Philadelphia. Let's see. Hey, Crypto Prophet. Oh, hey, man. Crypto versions, my main account got terminated, needing my wrench. Let's see. Oh, yeah, sure. Here you go. Let me see right here. Let's see. How do I do this? Oh, there you go. I haven't had him out of moderator in a little bit. Here you go. Let's see. Hey, K Perez. All right, everybody. We'll hop right into it right now. We'll see where we're going. Let me see if there's just one thing I have to do. As far as the stream. Let's change something like that. You want to just go down and play? There you go. Don't chew on my cables. He's teething right now, so he's going after everything. Let's see. I need to do one thing here, guys. Wait 1 second. No. There you go. Alright, perfect. Stop doing that. He loves to chew on stuff right now. Okay, everybody. So this is a mix of stuff happening right now, and part of this is revolving around the stock market. I think I will start there before we even get into the Bitcoin zone, because we've been talking about the market for a while here, and I've been telling you guys a few different times we've been kind of looking for a little bit of a downward turn, as you will. Let me go over here. First, let's go to the Dow, I guess you would say. So I think it was over a week ago that I was telling you guys that the Dow had broken down, and just to be aware of it. Right now, the Dow's heading probably towards 33,270. He's literally biting the bottom of my chair right now. But yeah, so this broke down a while ago. I've been letting you guys know about that. The the SPY broke down a while ago as well, so that was another bad sign. And then finally, the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq actually gapped down today. Still holding above the trend line, though. Still holding above the trend line. So the Nasdaq actually might have a little bit further to go right now, guys. So that's kind of not good news for the stock market. May give you guys some opportunities to play as far as options or puts, if you will. You can see Apple broke down. That would have been a decent play right there a few days ago. This is while I was in Philadelphia, though, so I wasn't able to alert you guys to it. Tesla. Oh, they took away my Tesla move. Or am I... Oh, I'm on the wrong Tesla page here. Let's go Tesla here. There we go. As far as Tesla's concerned, still riding this trend line, but heading down a little bit here. Trying to hold support above $718. If it does fall below that, you might be able to get a 1-2 day put on that one. Alright. What do you eat? Stop biting stuff. Let's see. But, okay, here we go. But now we can go talk about Bitcoin and whatnot. He's trying to eat the wheels. There we go. And we need to do on this one for Bitcoin. And for here, we'll actually go to Doge. Alright, hold on one second, guys. Didn't I give you something to bite on? Let's see. There you go. He likes these little chicken wrapped things. Chew on that. There you go. Right, now he's preoccupied. So, we'll open up Bitcoin first here. Both first on here, and then we'll see it on Bidget too, because there's a couple different things in here that I kind of like about this one. But right now, guys, yeah. So as we look at Bitcoin, well, if it fell down below support, right? Let me move my teacup over here. And this was another opportunity to sell. I would not buy back in right now. I sold some of my my swing trades here again. Let's see. And if you guys have been watching over the past few, I guess I would say weeks now, I sold most of my position right here, or about half of my swing positions. Long positions are still long, guys. But you can see I sold some here on this one breakdown. It went up even higher, right? I did not really profit off of that too much, because I sold the most of mine when it broke down off of this trend line here, so I didn't actually capture it at this moment in time. So most of mine pretty similar levels. You can see selling at about 49,000 for Bitcoin, and around here that was about, let's see, 47,000 for Bitcoin. So a little bit extra money over here, but not really too much when you consider most of it was altcoins. So that might have been about another maybe 5-6% or something similar to that. But here again, excuse me, we had another breakdown, right? Another breakdown, another new day candle. So what we're looking at now is we're waiting to see if this will consolidate over the next few days, and so we can actually draw another trend line here. At the moment, we did have support earlier in the day. Now you can see we're breaking below it. Next level of support we really have, let's see, 37,012. Is there anything else that I can see here? We broke below that. If we want to possibly go over to the 3-hour chart, or let's just actually go to the 4-hour chart here. I might be able to do... Yeah, it really looks like about 37,212 is our next major level of support. If we're looking for anything less than that or a little bit higher than that, yeah, we're not going to really have much luck with that, are we? Let me go to the day chart just one more time before I go over to Bidget. There we go. Yeah, there's not much support at the moment, guys. As far as resistance is concerned, you can see we overall still have this huge trend line right here. That, we're not going to worry about that for now, guys. We're not even close to approaching it. Right here. I will extend this orange line out a little bit. Possibly down all the way here. I would consider the worst case scenario is if we head back down to 30,000 and then try to break out here. Well, you might want to buy down here. But I'm going to wait to see if we actually go down that far. I'm hoping we can actually just have a nice solid bounce off of the 37,000 mark, or maybe around $38,000, $39,000 here. Because you are seeing a lot of these altcoins bleeding out and pretty substantially. Let's take a quick look right here at coinmarketcap.com. Let me refresh the page very fast. All right, I got T. It was a long week. Let's just go with the last 30 days. I think that'll be a decent representation. Last 30 days, Bitcoin's down 15, Ethereum is down 11, ADA is down 17, BNB is down 21, XRP is down 26, Dogecoin is down 36, right? That's not a good number. And you'll see that Dogecoin is in the number 10 spot, below DOT or Polkadot and Sol right now. So that's just kind of something to be aware of at the moment. USDC coins maybe moved up 1 or 2 points, or 1 or 2 spots here. So just be aware of that. Dogecoin is still sliding down, guys. It's it's looking less and less attractive as a long at this moment in time. So just be aware of that, guys. I still have a long position on here, but I'm just waiting it out at the moment. But at this time, I don't really think it's worth adding more money into Dogecoin. I think that you'll be better served adding that money into something with a little bit more hype behind it at this moment. Let's see. Anything else we need to really pay attention to? Internet computer is down quite a bit, down 29%. Anything else down a lot? Or let me just actually do this here very fast. Clay's down, Doge is down a lot, Chili's is down, anything else? Tele, and AMP. Okay, what's been doing hot? eCash, Phantom, yeah, we know that one. Tilo Sol, okay. So nothing too out of the ordinary. Okay. Let me go over here very fast now. Let's see. Hey Melvin, hey everybody, happy to be back. Let me see. I'll show you guys some pictures of the wedding here a little bit as well. It was a pretty extravagant wedding for sure. Let's see. Hey Luis, no need to freak out. You got to ask yourself if you're a long-term investor or not. People stress out too much. Go outside and have fun. Oh yeah, I think most of us have long positions, but as far as everybody that has those swing positions or they're day trading, there's an opportunity to make some money here over the next few days. That's one of the reasons I ended up getting this, because some of you guys were talking about day trading, right? And I understand it. I like day trading as much as the next guy, although I think it's a little bit more riskier than everything else. So I've been trying to use these type of programs to kind of be able to give you guys some advice on what to do and how to trade. The one thing I liked about this one, mostly when I saw Bidget, because I was asking some friends on Discord who trade Bitcoin on their channels. They're like, hey, what's a program that you guys would use that you guys would let your people use in America, right? Because a lot of programs out there, they're not available in America, if that makes sense. The one reason is this. It's the copy trading platform. I think a lot of them have it. But a lot of you guys have always asked me, hey, Michael, can you just tell me when to buy and to sell? And I'm like, no, because I'm not a financial advisor. But these guys have something called copy trading. If you want to put like $100 in, I don't know if there's a minimum to it. I'm still kind of figuring this out myself. Just let somebody else trade for you. You're not giving them your money. It's just copying their trades, if that makes sense. But you can actually see how they're doing or not, right? So I actually thought this was a pretty cool thing. You can see if they're making money, the ratio, all that type of stuff, right? So they're long, short, whatever. And if they've been making money or not, you can see how they've been trading, right? And every single trade, if it's done well or not. This one lost money. Like the last few trades have lost money, right? And that's probably because he's been trying to go up. So, right? Although it looks like overall he's made a bunch of people a lot of money. Yeah, even in the last 2 weeks. Okay. But yeah, so you guys see this stuff a lot over there. But I'm going to try to learn more about day trading on these type of programs to help you guys out. As far as day trading in the world, I know how to do it perfectly fine in stocks, options, that type of stuff. Crypto, I got to get used to the software over here, and I'll help you guys out as I learn this type of stuff. I'll help make sure you guys can learn in an easy way as well. The one thing I do like about it mostly is because since I teach you guys how to trade on TradingView, they literally put that into their system. So I thought it'd maybe make it easier for you guys to learn possibly here. As well as use level 2 data. Not many people use the order books and whatnot, so I kind of like that effect too. Maybe just because it looks cool. Who knows? Alright, but here we go. Let's see. Hey, Doge Street. I agree, Mike. Doge is not looking good for longs at the moment. Yeah, I'm being patient with it. I'm still fine with waiting it out. But if you guys, there's definitely better plays than Doge right now. As much as I like Doge and whatnot, remember, guys, my rule is to not fall in love with any type of cryptocurrency. I love the hype. I love how it makes me money, right? Don't get me wrong. But, right now, it's I'm keeping my money in there. but I'm not adding to my position. I'm not doing anything like that. If it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. And you guys will know that I have a pretty size, like a really good average, under a penny. So I'm not too concerned. But I know a lot of you guys might have bought at 20 cents or 18 cents a while ago, and you just want to make sure you walk away with some type of profit, right? Let's see. Hey Kevin, hey Mike, I didn't sell during the breakdown. Should I go ahead and sell now or wait to see how that plays out? I can't tell you if you should sell or not. I usually sell on breakdowns just to protect myself from the losses. Like if we were going here very fast, what's a coin that's kind of like an everyday coin that we talk about a lot? Let's say Matic, right? Let's go to the day chart. Now, what day did Bitcoin fall? I guess 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. So when it really actually started falling, breaking down below, 19th, 21, 19th, 21. Okay, basically the same time. Basically, they broke down below their charts at the exact same time. So if you would have sold based off of the Bitcoin chart right here, right, you would have saved yourself at this moment in time about 10% in losses. And that's why I say don't be afraid to sell on the breakdowns when it comes to Bitcoin. You can sell it now if you want to and try to buy back lower, but I just can't tell you to do that or not. Like the way I usually frame it is I will sell on the breakdowns. You don't have to sell everything, but I usually sell a little bit of it just to protect myself, and then I'll look to buy it back later on, right? And then if I make a mistake, I just kind of wait it out. If you guys will remember, I told you guys I sold a lot of my swing trades, like 50% of my swing trades, on this breakdown. Let's see, where was this at? Yeah, this breakdown right here. Right, broke down right here. Had tapped, right. Started from way back here. I sold right here. Now, not all of it, but most of it. And you can see how it actually bounced back up, even though I had broken down. It went back down a little bit, and then it ended up going back up even more. But then you saw how it kind of had this huge drop down. So even selling here is still a better price than selling here or down here, right? And then where I sold the rest of it basically at was right here. Just a line for the new bottom. And you can see as it broke that, that's when I would sell. So I normally sell on those breakdown points, and I had bought most of that crypto down here, right? When all the pain and suffering was going on, everybody was freaking out. Those were some beautiful times to be buying crypto, right? Let's see. It's always hard to make that decision to buy, though, here. Because most of you guys only have so much capital, or so much money to be investing. So when it comes time to buy, you're always afraid that the money that you're putting in there, you're going to lose it all. When in reality, you have to make that tough call in order to make the profits. For example, Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin didn't really go up that much during this rally. It was mostly altcoins. But if you just, we're not going to go for the very bottom. Let's just say you kind of bought some over here. You could have made about 42% profits. I'm not going all the way to the top because nobody ever gets to the top. But when stuff started to break down, and we started to break below support and stuff like that, or the trend lines, about 38, 50, or 40% profits, right? Let's do the same thing with Ethereum here. Pop this right here. Or you could actually, if you were trading Ethereum without looking at Bitcoin, you could have ridden this up. Let's just say you got in right here, not at the very bottom, just kind of somewhere in there. You could have made about 50%, right? So that's kind of how I trade this stuff at the moment. Let me go back over here to Bitcoin, though. Make sure my dog's not doing anything. Loki. Yeah. He tries to bite stuff, like bite wires. He's teething right now, and he's trying to bite everything. All right. Yeah, but that's just a little bit of update of what I see happening at the moment. Let's look for support around 37,000. This is what might be a little bit of a bloody time here. I know some of you guys may have bought in shorts. If you guys did, congrats on making some money as it did break down. Most of you guys don't like to buy shorts, and I completely understand. I don't like to buy shorts either. But if you guys do like to do that stuff, and if you guys did make those plays, congrats for you guys. Let me take a sip of tea here. Okay, he'll be fine. Hey, little Real Scratcher. The stock market and crypto crashed due to Evergrande housing crisis in China. That'll be the new Lehman like 2008. Yeah, I heard China was having a ruckus. China is causing all these problems for themselves. I don't know why at this moment in time. But Chinese money is everywhere in the country. Everywhere in the world. So it is going to have some ripple effects for a lot of us. So it'll be interesting. It won't last forever though, guys. It won't last forever. And In some ways, we've done a lot of stress testing for our banks and things of that nature. If it does end up like becoming a little bit more of a dire scenario. Let's see. Hey Ninja Mike, a good opportunity to either sell or still hold for a couple of days to see the direction. When it comes to stuff like this, I would have already sold by now. So it's really up to you guys if you want to sell now and wait it out to see if it possibly comes back down to 37. But I'm letting you guys know I would have already sold, right? And that's what I've been doing. Although I really didn't have much crypto at that point in time. Remember, I sold most of it all the way back on, oh geez, when was this? August 26th, right? And then I was waiting and waiting and waiting. I had about 25% of my crypto left, and I was just kind of waiting to see if it would. Basically, I was waiting for a big dip. But remember, that dip never happened. We ended up going higher. And then it was only then, right here, when we broke down again, that I sold. Now we're on another breakdown right here, right? And that was another sell point. But I didn't have any swing trades left to sell at that point. So that's what I'm waiting for at the moment. But yeah, I sell on these breakdowns. For as far as looking to buy, I'll have to look for a level of support. Or if we start getting close to here, I'll be at the support level. Maybe I'll start taking some nibbles. But if we end up falling down below this, I'll probably take some bites out of it, right? Well, not Bitcoin, but altcoins and whatnot. I'm thinking right now, as it goes, if this continues to go down over the next few days, I'll start to accumulate smaller nibble positions, and then I'll wait it out. These positions I can hold for maybe I'll be looking to hold them for maybe 3 to 4 months, maybe even shorter time if we can have a little bit of a bear trap where we just kind of start spiking again. But that really depends on if the market, not just the crypto market, but if the stock market also can calm down a little bit here. I think we're just, I'm not too worried about all this. I'm just waiting for it to calm down, and then I'm going to start buying some more. For example, I told you guys this before. This isn't the first, you can see the Dow broke. I told you guys, hey, this could get a little rocky, right? Well, this isn't the first time, the Dow's broken down. If we can kind of go back here a little bit, let me get rid of these little signals. Excuse me, guys. I was talking a lot this weekend. I'll show you guys some pictures of the wedding here in a little bit, but I want to talk about what's going on here at the moment. Okay. You can see this was a pretty aggressive one right here. I mean, a pretty aggressive... Oh, Jesus. This dog's making me feel like spiders by my legs. Let's see. Okay. Well, here we go. This was a short one. You could have sold right here, right? Saved yourself some loss, but, it was kept on going. This was kind of too much news going on, though. So if we kind of stretch this along later times, a longer period of time, you see the real level. Let's see. Do we have any good taps coming on here? No. Right here. Okay. This is somewhat similar to what you're seeing for Bitcoin. Remember, guys, every single tap you see on the trend line, it makes that trend line stronger. Stronger and stronger and stronger. But it also makes it, how do I say this? When it does eventually break through, it makes a little bit more of a hiccup. People notice it a lot more because that stronger trend line was broken. So you can see 1, 2, you can call that 3 before it really ended up breaking down here. Probably let's just say 2. Broke down, and you see what happened when we broke down? Whoosh, right? Now, we pretty much broke down again here. Remember, we didn't actually break down here because it still closed above the line. Even if it opened up below, it still closed above the line, which means we didn't have a breakdown. But when we finally did break down, look at that. We started just tumbling. Well, maybe a little bit of consolidation, but then, the dam finally broke on us. And so, hopefully we'll be able to stay above that. The Dow Jones has not been underneath the 200-day moving average since, or has not closed below the 20-day moving average, I should say that, since July 13th of this year. So it's been a while. Wait, no. Let's see. Is this, 2020? July 13th, 2020. So over a year ago. Sorry. So the stock market may try to go into a little bit of a correction here. And, crypto is a different world than the stock market where, we have a I don't want to say this. We have a a golden cross on Bitcoin at the moment, right? That would indicate a very bullish move is coming for Bitcoin. But of course, Bitcoin is down and it's going down even more. Right now, and when it comes to the stock market, golden crosses and death crosses are much more substantial. And you're seeing right now, they're pretty darn close to each other at the moment, right? The last time they crossed, right here, golden cross, wait a little bit, came down a little bit, then boom, went up, right? Last time we had a death cross right here. Didn't really do much. I mean, we went down, but I wouldn't say that it was caused by the death cross. Excuse me. Again, I'm talking too much. But what caused this was COVID. So, that was kind of an aberration. But you can see for the most part, they really don't cross over too much. Only once in a while, right? Even to see right here, nothing really happened after this this cross stuff. We kept on going up. Well, if I kind of showed it in a different form, you can see we went up after the golden cross. But yeah, just a little bit of hiccups, some algo mishaps and whatnot. But most of the time, it's a pretty good indicator. So we have to be watching this closely because I do think it will have a large effect on what happens in the crypto markets at the moment. Mostly because, it's gonna, things can get rocky here. When people panic, they panic, and but when people panic, that's an opportunity for you guys to buy low, sell high a few days later, and get a quick buck. Especially if you guys are gonna hop into any options at this time. I'm waiting. I'm watching a whole bunch of plays. I'm still waiting. I'll make a video, or more than one video actually this week, talking about all these types of plays that I see in the future. But you can clearly see today if we go to the maps. This was a bloodbath. Pfizer was doing okay because of their good news. Lilly and Company, drug manufacturers, that's fine. And market, yeah, but everything else pretty much gone downhill. Google, Apple, everything's losing money at the moment. Even some of the semiconductors are losing money. Sorry for the cough, guys. Man. Yeah, my voice was fine until I started talking today, but that's just part of it. All right. I'll go back over here in a little bit. See what you guys have. Let's see. Hey Steve, good to see you back. Crypto looking bad, so I sold 97% of my Ethereum yesterday. I see Bitcoin Ethereum going down to 30K, and then I'll be buyback. Not a bad idea, yeah. I know most people I know at this moment are Jesus, out of their positions at the moment. I have a small position, but it's a fraction of anything else. It's like that last 5-10% of the trades I had originally. So, I'm just kind of waiting it out, and I think it's only on what was it in? It's on sorry guys, I'm like choking right now. I think it's on Sol or something like that. But I think I just transitioned that to a long-term hold. Let me go. Let's see. Hey, he is very happy to have me back right now. He's just playing around. I got dirty laundry. Well, not dirty laundry, like clean laundry everywhere. And he's trying to tear it up. He's teething, so he's going crazy. He's bored because I'm not playing with him. But it's his nap time, too, so he may be looking to take a nap here pretty soon. He's laying down, looking to close his eyes, but he won't be able to because I'm going to be talking. Let's see. Hey, what would be a good price target? I'm assuming you're talking about Bitcoin, not the Dow Jones. Let me hop on over there. So right now, if you're looking to start accumulating, I would say you might be able to catch a little bit around 37,000 here. If you're looking to maybe make some limit orders closer to 30,000 and above, maybe 33, 34,000 if we do end up going down that far, right? We also do have, let me see if there's anything else I can show you guys right here. You guys will probably remember this trend line from a while ago. It's not really a strong level of resistance or support, but it does give us a little bit of help, and that may be around $30,000, $33,000, $34,000, right? So I'm going to take some smaller nibbles right here, see if I can make some money off of a bounce, and then I'll be looking to see if we can break above this orange line. But if we keep on going down, I'm just going to keep on waiting, and then I'll look to add some larger positions around 34, 35,000 if we get down there, and then I'll do some YOLO limit orders. Because I think if we do end up dropping down to 32,000 or something like that, right, or even lower than that, it'll be some type of flash event where we might be asleep, or in order to buy in at those cheap prices, you're going to have to be at your phone ready to go, or you're going to have to be at your computer ready to go 24/7. And since nobody's at the computer or on the phone 24/7 as much as we all would like to be, right? You would have to place some limit orders down just to make sure that if it does end up doing a flash crash, you'll be able to buy crypto while you're asleep, basically, and then hopefully by the time you wake up, it would have recovered a little bit since that flash crash, right? Let's see. He's burrowing himself in my clothes. Okay, well, you can do that. Oh, there we go, right here though. So that's what I'm waiting for at the moment, guys. But as you can see right now, still heading down, broke down, still going down, guys. Sorry about the cough, guys. I really am. Let's see. Hey, Alex, I haven't checked out the market today as far as puts and whatnot, but I'll make a video for you guys tomorrow. What I would say is just go to my normal breakout one. I should just name it something else besides breakout, but it is just basically a whole bunch of charts I can look for. I'll be looking for breakdowns. Maybe AAP. That already broke down. It's not worth hopping into now. This already broke down. Anything else will I see right here? Possibly AJG. Already broke down. It's not going to break down for a while. Yeah, now we'll just go down this list right here and see what you can find. AMT is breaking down. You might be able to make some money off of this one. It fell down just $2 today. Yeah, AMT might be one I see right here. And then, but remember, guys, be careful about these puts. Only for the pure reason of the last few times we've traded puts and, you know, things of that nature. Jerome Powell has been able to adjust the bond market by buying up a whole bunch of long-term bonds to, you know, kind of fluff up the price. And he's been able to, you know, cause a lot of rebounds. I'll just show it very quick right here. Oh, gosh, guys. Yeah, my throat is killing me. I should have taken a lozenge. Let me go here. Okay, just Dow Jones very fast. Okay. And you guys will see every time we have these little pops come down, they can be pretty aggressive. We end up bouncing back up left and right. We've done it right here. Big drop. This one was a, 1,600 point drop. This one was a 1,500 point drop. Right now we're at a 1,800 point drop, 1,900 point drop, or I guess, yeah, 1,500 point drop if you look at where it closed at. So, and maybe a little bit due for a little bit of a spike coming up pretty soon. So just be careful of that. If you guys do buy into the options, just make sure to be watching your positions every single day, okay? Because that's why it's so dangerous to buy puts right now. That's why I have been buying large amounts of it. I don't like when the Federal Reserve has the finger on the scale, so to speak. It makes it harder for me to trade. Open market's the open market, but if somebody's tipping the scales a little bit too much, it does make it hard to figure out if you're making a smart trade. Pop up right here. I'll go back to Bitcoin here. Yeah, hopefully that's able to fix itself though next few minutes. Oh, I think he just went inside of his crate. Okay. Let's see. Hey, hello, World of Scratcher. Yeah, as most of you guys probably know, if you guys don't know, let me put this on Doge. What's moving up right now? Sol's doing okay. Oh, Sol is doing okay. Not really great, but you can see it broke down too. Put on the 5-minute chart. But yeah, there is a debt limit thing coming up here pretty soon. I don't think it's going to get any Republican support because they're kind of doing their own thing. Usually, whenever one side controls everything, they try to just push for their budget. We'll see how it works here. I think they should be able to do it just fine in case any. I don't know if there's going to be self-sabotage. It happens every now and again. Usually, it happens to both parties here. So, excuse me, guys. Jesus God. But yeah, so I'll be keeping pretty close track of it at the moment. And sorry, guys, for the cough. Like I really am. I talked to so many people this week, and like so many people. Just to say hello, and because I don't know anybody because I was visiting from the West Coast, right? But my friend had hyped me up to all these people, basically. Let's see. Hey, OW, Doge by $1 next year is still fine by me. That's why I'm holding for it. I'm just saying if you guys are looking to swing trade it or anything like that, there's better plays out there. If you want to pop some money into it, awesome, go for it. But it's kind of how I feel about most coins, though, when I see the front page of CoinMarketCap, right? When I look at stuff on this page, everything on this page is expensive. Like, not this page. Everything on the first page of CoinMarket.com, it's all expensive. All of it is very, very expensive. And I'm looking at that market cap. That's what tells me it's expensive. Not the price, not the name, not how much it's gone up. The market cap is what tells me it's expensive or not. Which is why when I see stuff like this, right? Telecoin has gone up about 8,500%, excuse me, this year, right? I mean, we missed that. Like, if you didn't hop into that, you missed it, right? And because you missed it, you can chase after some crumbs, which might be 100%, a couple 100%, or you can try to go back down here. This is at about $800 million market cap. Maybe go over here to page 5 or 6 or 7, or even like 3, 4 if you want something a little bit more stable. Go to something that has like a $63 million market cap, or you can go back even further, $30 million market cap, whatnot, right? Because you see a lot of these, they haven't gone up too much. Some are up at 1,400, maybe 2,200, but some are up just 9% or 10% this year, right? So it's stuff like that that makes it a little bit interesting. Every once in a while you get lucky with something like this, but you have the opportunity to place your bets on some of these coins for later in life. That could be a year, 2 years, however long you guys want to hold these. But this is where I'm placing most of my bets for long-term plays, right? Excuse me. This is where I found Dogecoin. I didn't find Dogecoin on page 1, right? I found Dogecoin like over a year ago when it wasn't even on the top 100 list. So, that's how you guys have to find those coins that go boom. If you guys are looking to swing trade, this is where these coins come into effect. These coins are very nice to play for swing trading positions. Because there's a lot of volume. They're well known. They usually have some system of regulation and, stability with them, where they don't get manipulated too much. They just kind of follow Bitcoin one way or another. And if you're lucky, they have a big boom, like what we saw with, Sol and stuff like that, right? So, excuse me, guys. Let's see. Hey, Alex, let's see. Yeah, bro. Oh, I see. Kevin, market open. There you go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Dennis. I hope you have been good. It's been a minute. Sorry I'm late to the party, but I've been partying. Market was down today, but I made money today. LOL. Good to see you, broski. Happy to help you out, guys. Let's see here, Rose Scratch. Hope you didn't get COVID. No. Nah, it's not COVID. It's what do you call? Unfortunately, doing YouTube, I know when my voice has been overstretched. And right now, it's... So when you get a raw throat from over-talking, and then the air you inhale as you breathe is tickling it? That's what's happening to me right now. It's like the... when I don't talk, my voice is fine, but right now I'm inhaling it, I'm like, But yeah, I don't think I got COVID. I'm getting a test done tomorrow just to be sure, though. Can never be too sure. But every time I breathe, it gets tickled. But I don't have any chest, anything like that, so, But, what I'll do very fast for you guys here is I should be able to... I don't know my Facebook log information. Hold on here. Or, let me see. Instagram. Let's see. Bounce right here. Okay. I was able to log into Instagram here. Let me see. I'm just going to skip it. I'll make a new password later on. Not now. Let's see. Okay. But I should be able to find some pictures of the wedding here. How do I do this stuff? Messages. Like here. Here's one of the pictures I had at the wedding right here with a couple friends. There's me with my bad crooked tooth. This was the wedding guy. But yeah, so it was a really, really fun time. I think there's more pictures of me online, but it always tells me that like somebody put me in there or I'm tagged in a photo or something like that. and I don't understand it just yet, but I'm trying to understand how to use Instagram a little bit more here. There has to be another picture of me somewhere in here, or better yet, let me see. T-Mellow chat. Here we go. So yeah, this was them getting married here, or this is the couple pictures they took. Absolutely fantastic wedding here. Here was the wedding rehearsal, all the guys getting back together. It was a really fun time. Oh, I'm surprised he doesn't have more pictures of the wedding on here. Probably not doing too much of it, but I'll show you guys some more another time here when I'm not choking on my own breath. Let's see. And it's moonshine and honey will cure that cough. Yeah, I got honey in my tea right now, but it's just not working out so much. Let's see. Hey Frankie, are we seeing a bear trap on the 4-hour? Yeah, I think there might be a chance to make a short-term play here, not a long-term play. Like this might be a few-hour play, but or the 4-hour. We do have a level of support here, but first of all, if you are going to make this play and you are assuming that we do have a little bit of a bear trap here. There we go here. This is the main resistance level at the moment, or let me zoom in here because we are trying to break through it. Let's go to the 30 just to verify it. You see right here? Okay. So you do see this reversal level here. If it is able to break above this and it's able to break above the 20, maybe it might be worth a half an hour to an hour long hold. That might net you just a few percent if you're looking at some of these cryptos over here. If you're looking for something a little bit more poppable, maybe Sol may be doing the trick. It's up 6% since yesterday, or since in the last hour and a half. So, you know, it just has a lot more volume involved in it, so it's going to move up a little bit more aggressively. What's that up? 11%? Yeah, that's actually looking pretty good. So Sol might be a decent play for you. I wonder, does it have it on here? Because maybe I can just do a live day trade with you guys, or maybe I can just buy something with it. I popped in a few $100 in here so I can start trading with you guys. It should say, yeah, I just see right here. You can see 500 USTD. I'm thinking of probably buying, since I think this exchange is actually decent for people right now. It's good. What I'm thinking of doing is actually just putting $100 into their version of Binance Coin, USDC type of thing, or not stable coin, but you know the BNB, right? It's only at 6 cents right now, so I was like, who knows, right? And that's one of my YOLO plays, YOLO play, right? But that's what I'm thinking of doing here later on. But yeah, so they have futures accounts and unified futures. I'm just doing spot. Spot just means long, short, simple. If you guys want to get into futures, you guys can. It's a whole different universe though. But you know, that's up to you guys if you guys want to actually, you know, do all this type of trading and buy long, all that type of stuff. Jesus. All right. Sorry guys, my voice is just kind of shot from talking too much. There we go. Over the weekend, guys, I stopped over at my friend's place Monday. I hung out with the bride and groom since I was good friends with them. I stayed at their place Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday was the rehearsal dinner, open bar, lots of talking. Thursday was cocktail hour on top of some skyscraper. Again, lots of talking, open bar. They kind of go hand in hand, right? And then after that was the wedding, of course, and the open bar, lots of talking. And then after the wedding ended at 12. We ended up going to a bar right across the street from the hotel, and then drinking until like 2 o'clock. So, and then Saturday was the bride's brother's 21st birthday, so that was another night of, you know, just drinking and doing whatnots with people. So yeah, a very 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 long week, if you will, right? So let's see. Let me pop back over to Bitcoin here. Yeah, but if you are looking at that 4-hour trade and possibly a little bit of a bounce back for that one, you want to start nibbling. You don't want to go too heavy because you want to see if it's actually going to break resistance or if it's going to come back down, where it might actually be an okay chance to actually short that down. But you want to wait a little bit longer for that one at the moment. Let me go back to here. There we go. Now you can see the 5-minute chart. You can see how it's trying to actually build up. So give it some time. It still has an opportunity to break out. If it breaks out, you can buy some for a quick gain here. Whether that be, maybe you can buy some Matic. Some Sol might be okay. Anything else looking okay at the moment? Maybe ADA. You'd want to buy a coin under about $2. Let's see. Hey, Tyler, glad you made it out for the wedding, man. It was a good seeing you as always. Yeah, Tyler's the guy whose wedding it was. He's a great guy, great friend. Let's see. Take care of that cough. Thanks for taking all those people nonstop. Exactly. Let's see. All right. Thanks, Tyler. I appreciate it, my man. Me and Tyler have been friends all the way since college, so we're really good buds. Let me see right here. Mike, do you think we will go back parabolic in crypto in October, November, December, or continue to go down? How long? I think we're due for a big move after September is over. I think we got like a week left. Let me see. Yeah, we got about 10 days left till the month is over. I think we're going to be fine going into later on the year. I'm more worried about what might happen closer to the end of December and the beginning of January. That's why I think, historically we kind of face some challenges. But if we can get over that hump, I think we're fine. But for now, yeah, I'm not too worried about the crypto markets at the moment. I'm more worried about the actual stock market. You know, the NASDAQ, the Dow, the S&P 500. Those type of plays are what I'm more worried about at the moment. Because if they start going down, that could actually hold crypto down longer than we need it. Like, we want it to be held down, right? Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Ninja, is it still possible for Bitcoin to reach 80K this year? Yes, very much so. If Bitcoin reaches... how high do you think Doge will reach? Right now, because of how poor Doge has been performing, I would say... $80K for Bitcoin. 50 to 60 cents at max, unless some type of big fervor gets back into it. I don't see it going that crazy high. From where it is now, that could be a nice profit. But until I see that, I'm not too concerned about it. Right, so let's see. By Gala, Gala might be a good play. I haven't seen it right there. I can't pronounce that. Is good to quiet the cough. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll worry about it later on, guys. See, I've been quiet all day, so I haven't had a cough. The cough is only here when I'm talking. That's why I know it's not COVID. But yeah, the more I talk, the more I get a cough here. But I'm only going to be on here for like another hour or so it won't be too bad. Let's see. Hey, no worries, Justin. Happy to help you out. Let's see right here. Yeah, the dips never stop. Exactly. Let me see. But right now, guys, as far as we're looking at Bitcoin here, you can see that this resistance is actually a pretty steady level of resistance. So hopefully, let me hop on the 1 minute here. You can see it tried to break above it. Let's see if it's able to. But at the moment, came up, hit it, and it's getting tapped back down a little bit. And I bet if I try to get, let's see. I know I shouldn't change it off the minute chart because the minute chart's never right. But if you are going off of the minute chart and you're trying to be as specific as possible, you could make the point that it already broke out and now it's just kind of back down to test support again. So, that's if you're going off the minute chart. That's kind of hard to do, but most people try to use the 3 hour or even the 4 hour chart. And, never mind. That's why. See, I was using the minute chart. It only took me back here. So that's short-term support. Otherwise, it needs to be back up here. This was the support level I was most interested in. Oh, it's not going to go back to it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, right here. This is the one that's most important. Then after that one, we have to worry about this one right here at 43,000. But at the moment, if you're looking at the 4 hour chart, doesn't look too strong. I'm just waiting it out. If you go to the 5 minute, you have a chance for a trade. But that trade's not really enough for me to really get salivating over it, if that makes sense, right? Let's see right here. Yeah, it should be fine for now. Let me see. Hey, Brett, what's up? Not much, my man. Hey, Crypto Miner, what's a bear trap? A bear trap is something that looks very enticing to a bear. Like, it gives them an opportunity to short. And after they short, usually the price of the currency, the stock, the security, whatever it may be, ends up skyrocketing up where they lose a lot of money. Just think of it as a trap where if you fall for the trap, you lose a whole bunch of money. Happens to happens to both bulls and bears. Let me see. I wonder if I can find an example of a bear trap. Think of a breakout. If you're looking for like a bull trap, think of a breakout that it's happening, but there's not really many reasons why it's happening. It's just kind of happening. You'd be like, oh, so the technicals don't say it's supposed to be breaking out right now, but it is. When you see something like that happen, or the fundamentals, it's breaking out, but it really has no reason to be breaking out, that's usually a trap. Or and on the flip side, it's falling, but it really has no reason to fall. That means it's a trap, right? Now, for crypto, it's a little bit harder because it's very easy to manipulate some of these moves here, unfortunately, right? But, there are chances to make some good money on it. Let's see right here. But at this moment in time, there is reason why we are falling, right? There's some big market news, and that's never a good thing when it comes to crypto or the stock market and things of that nature. Well, let's see right here. Hey, Steve. Saturday was a bull trap. Let's see what happened on Saturday. Was that right here? Oh, it might have been meaning this other. Maybe that was a Saturday or something like that. But yeah, so there's a lot of traps that normally happen. You don't have to worry about it too much unless you are more of a day trader. If you're swing trading, you're usually you're on a roll for a little bit longer period of time, so you're not too worried about it. Well, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Pop that down right there. There we go. Smoking can cause mouth cancer even if you don't inhale. No, I was not smoking on the trip. I did not smoke anything on the trip. All I had was lots of alcohol. Lots and lots and lots of alcohol. What are you doing, Loki? Come here. Come here. Oh. Give him a little hold. Come here. Yep. Alright, there we go. He's all grumpy. My sister came over to visit today because she doesn't have school this week because she's going to look at colleges and all types of stuff. But she spent like the 2 hours playing with him, and now he's all played out, but now he still wants to play, and I have to work. I've been working most of the day. Let's see. Yeah. But yeah, so, let's see right here. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll look at any coin you guys want me to. Because after this, or over the next few days, I'm going to be practicing using this more and more. Because I want to help you guys do some copy trading, and I want you guys to learn how to do trading on like these types of platforms. It makes it very easy, because the feeling I've gotten from the channel is a lot of you guys like swing trading. You guys think it's fine. You guys all have long-term positions, which is nice because you guys want to capture some of those long-term returns, which will be in the tens of thousands, right, if you're holding for years. But a lot of you guys want some quick profit too, which is much higher risk, but you guys are willing to take that risk. So I'm going to be doing my part to try to learn these types of programs for you guys, because I think there's a lot of programs that are similar to this, right? This is just the one that I like the most because of it uses TradingView charts in it. That means it makes it very easy to just kind of transfer information over, which I think will be very nice for you, all of you guys. And I'll let you guys, I'll help you learn how to do order books and market trades and all other type of stuff. You guys really won't use market trades all too much, to be honest, but order books, yeah, because you can just go like this. Oh, yeah, I have to flip the switch, I'm assuming. There you go. Confirm. Yeah, and so what you can do is you can sell, right? And you can actually, well, I'm not going to do it right now, but you could actually just click on the button and you should be able to sell. Right here, right? So you can, how much of the asset you want to buy, all that type of stuff, you can set it up right here. But this is what I need to practice on a little bit more before I start showing you guys that, and maybe we can do some live trades together over the next few weeks, which I think might be kind of fun. Let's see. Right here. All right. But yeah, I'm not buying into this stuff for now. And I'm hoping, so normally I'm somewhat of an influencer, so what I'm hoping I can do as well is I'm going to see if I can get an exchange, because this one doesn't have it either. I'm going to see if I can talk an exchange. I don't know how hard it is for their algorithm and their programmers and all that stuff to work it out, but I'm going to really try to get an exchange to create a stop limit order for you guys. That way, if we do end up breaking down below a level of support or a certain number, you guys your trades will trigger and sell. That way, you don't have to risk losing any more money than you would have to, on a bad play, basically, right? Alright, you can get back down now. Go have fun. Let's see. Right here. What are you doing? You just playing? Okay, you can play down there. Oh, let's see right here. Let's see. Hey, stop biting wires. Stop doing that. That's my headphone wires. Stop. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Heaton, have you ever followed Ethereum USD longs? You said, not really. I don't really follow those type of things, but I can check them out. I can check them out for you though. Ethereum. Ethereum USD longs. Well, let's see what this is all about. Okay, he's gonna bite my chair all he wants. I'm just seeing if TradingView has any information on it. Not really much. I mean, April 29th, August 1st, June 22nd. Not really much going on here. That's useless at this point. Somebody might be able to help you out. Maybe Steve. I know Steve knows a little bit more about this stuff than I do. I would assume this is just how many people are making long-term position bets on Ethereum at the moment, and how many are making shorts, or maybe they're not even longs. Maybe they're just people are buying positions in it. Let me do one thing over here and actually look at Ethereum short. Oh, Ethereum USD short. There we go. Going down. Let me go to day. This is day. This is day 2. Yeah, I would read this as how many people are actually buying short positions, or how many people have short positions on Ethereum. The higher it goes up, the higher the chance they have of the price of Ethereum coming down. And then when you see them actually get out of their positions, right, then that's normally where you might be able to look to buy in, I guess, a little bit more. But usually the higher this goes up, I would assume the more people are getting more and more bearish on it. Meanwhile, when this goes up, more people are getting bullish on it. And when it goes, yeah, that's kind of a weird concept, isn't it? Yeah, I would say overall, I don't use them at all. I never needed to. But I do think they have some value. You just have to figure out what that is, because I don't use them like that. At least these ones right here. It doesn't make much sense, these ones. Let's see. All I would, if I'm reading this properly, I would say that there's a lot of people betting that it's going to go up, and there's a lot of people betting it's going to go down. There's nothing really telling me one way or the other. All I would see is a lot of Ethereum shorts people had just they've taken their profits basically over the last couple of days, because the price is pretty much tanked. I'm not gonna be to Bitcoin though. What are you doing? Alright. Put Matic over here. I want to see what Matic is up to right now. Go to 5. Or not Matic, sorry, Sol. There we go. Let's see. Hey, Ken, what type of cheap coins am I looking at? Anything under a penny or anything under $1 usually is what I look at. And it just has to have a decent name. But I haven't looked at any coins recently in the past last week and a half, because I've been over in Philadelphia, and my Wi-Fi over there was a little tricky because my friend and his fiance, well now wife, they could have got me the Wi-Fi, but they were so busy with the wedding, I was not going to bother them with that type of trivial stuff. But plus, they let me stream from their living room anyway, which was really nice of them in the first place. Let's see. Oh, but yeah, AMP. As far as AMP's concerned, I don't know if anything special about it, but if anything's special about it, I'll let you know here. Is there Binance? Yeah, let me go here. Maybe Coinbase will have a longer graph. Gemini have a long. There we go. Okay, Gemini does have a longer graph. Just like most other stuff, it's broken down. I'd be waiting to buy back in. I wouldn't be buying it right now. If you're looking for a support level, your closest support level is right around here, about 0.0377 cents. Might be a chance to buy some for a short nibble, but until that happens, there's nothing really special going on with AMP at the moment here. Broke below support. That was a pretty, one tap, two taps, three taps, and then 4 taps, and over here it finally broke down. So I would be out of this position at the moment, waiting to buy back in and seeing where it could take me. But on top of that, you still have to wait for Bitcoin right now, right? So still another breakdown, waiting for it to kind of balance out a little bit. But at the moment, nothing really crazy with AMP. Long term, yeah, I have some for long term holds. Short term, not really at the moment. I don't see the point of it. It's just, like many other coins, it's just broken down. I'm waiting to still buy back in. Right now, I'm still not confident enough to buy back into those types of positions just yet. Same with stuff like Dogecoin. You're going to see a lot of stuff like this, right? Breakdown, Ethereum, breakdown, Matic, breakdown. Excuse me, a lot of these coins are pretty similar. Breakdown, BitTorrent, breakdown. Yeah, BitTorrent solid breakdown, yeah. Everything's really breaking down right now, guys, so gotta be patient. Usually we don't go from a breakdown to really soaring back up out of nowhere, right? Usually we go down even more. Usually we kind of, hold off a little bit. You can see ADA right now is like barely holding on, barely. Ripple broke down. EOS broke down. STMX broke down. Well, I sold all my STMX way up here. That it was too good of a price to sell at. I mean, to keep on holding for real. That was something I wasn't expecting though. Sol broke down a while ago. If you wanted to go right here, broke down again yesterday, right? But the right time to be selling Sol was really that really prime spot right there. Or when it was going all the way up here, right? Depending on if you had a trailing stop loss or something similar to it. FTM, you could say it broke down, but this had its own special chart, right? So something like that. So it broke down yesterday pretty much. And last but not least, let's just go with Luna. Luna had a breakdown as well. We can go from here to here. Barely broke down. We'll see. This Luna might be okay. Luna's okay for now. But probably going to break down over the next few days too if Bitcoin continues to go down, right? Let's see. Let's see. Pop up right here. We can pop on some Ethereum at the moment. Alright, let's see what you guys are. Cardena? What the heck is a Cardena? Let me see for you very quick. Alright, after I look up Cardena, I'll answer your questions about, D's. So it's down 13%. Yowza, that is not a good sign compared to a lot of other coins right now. No, it might be actually pretty consistent with a lot of other coins. Let me just check very fast. One day, 13.11. Yeah, not bad actually. It's about the same with everything else. Okay, so it's on TradingView. Okay, I can just make this a little bit easier on myself then. KDA, KuCoin. Alright. A little bit. I mean, it did break down, but that's a pretty steep hill to be climbing. What I'd be looking at now is something like, does this have a bottom at the moment? Not really, that's like the lowest point I can see. No, that doesn't even work out there. Let's see. 4-hour chart. I would hold off on buying this at the moment. Let me see. If you're looking for any level of support, I wouldn't use this one over here. I'd be more inclined to say $1.48, which would be a good, let's see, 20% drop off. I would look to be buying back down there. If you're looking for a short-term trade, maybe you can look at the 50 moving average on the 4-hour chart. Let's see anything on the 2-hour chart. Nothing really positive here. I'd hold off. I mean, if you made the money on it, awesome. It's too rich for my blood at the moment in time. I'd be waiting a little bit longer before I buy into this one here. Looks like it had a great debut, or maybe this was just a fluke. I'm not entirely sure what that crazy price is. But you are seeing it die off a little bit here because of Bitcoin, and you saw a lot of volume come out of this here. So I'd be careful with this one at this moment in time. Let me go right here. Let's see. I'm going to show you guys this here. So most of you guys probably don't even know what happened in China. I heard a little bit about it over the week, you know, and I didn't really pay too much mind to it. Mostly because I was too busy with the wedding stuff, because I was, you know, I deal with the market every day. Whenever we have bad news like this, which is, you know, bad, not horrible. Whenever we have it, it's, I'm not going to let it ruin my fun, right? So basically this is what happened right here. You stop biting my wheels. I know you're playing, but you're annoying. Let's see. No, where's that? Let's see. Okay, here we go. This is what the heck? No, I don't want to use this one. This is not the real Financial Times. Okay, Fox Business is what we'll have to turn to. Oh, yeah, no, you're not allowing ads. Okay, okay. So think of what kind of happened with our 2008 financial crisis somewhat. And right now there's just, you know, a lot of chaos happening in the same Chinese market, right? Right below it. Facing defaults on billions. Rating agencies say Evergrande Group appears unlikely to be able to repay all of the 517 billion yuan, 89 billion USD, right? It owes banks and other bondholders as reported by the Associated Press, which also noted Beijing is likely to step in to prevent systemic damage. So they might get a bailout, or China might come down, cracking down hard on them, making the situation worse. I'm hoping China can kind of get their money in, and kind of put some money there. I believe if China can bail them out, which is probably not a good idea for, you know, teaching them the consequences, if you will, then the stock market could have a nice big boom back with a little bit of minor damage. But if they don't step in, it's gonna mess up a whole bunch of other markets, because then those banks and institutions that have loaned all that money to Evergrande, they're going to have a much harder time giving out capital to other investors, because, you know, if they can't pay it back, it's a loss. It's a loss in the books. And when you have something like that lost in the books, then, you know, you got to readjust everything, basically, which means selling assets to protect yourself so you can give out more credit, right? Banks don't make the majority of their money on stocks. They make the majority of their money on lending them money and selling. I don't really want to call it. There's a proper term for it, but you know, projects and stuff of that nature. Products. I don't really want to call them financial products. Think of like CBOs and what caused the 2008 financial crisis. Those are products that were sold to make the bank's money and everybody else's money, right? Because they were paid for they were paid fees to put all that stuff together and bond it together, basically, so they can, you know, sell it off. Sorry guys, my nose is killing me. Let's see. Hey Probin, it's very good to be back. Let's see right here. Hey Glenn, if you want my thoughts on SHIB, yeah. So my official thing on SHIB right now is I bought some with you guys a while ago, just kind of as a YOLO, but it's been my worst performer. Worst, and I mean worst performer. I really don't like it at all. I have no hesitancy about saying it, because I just, you know, I don't care about it too much. It's been mostly trading in this channel, right? Mostly trading in this channel, and because it's been trading in this channel, I'm kind of just holding it. At this point in time, I'm not too serious about it. You know, it's just kind of more of a YOLO trade than anything else. I don't really believe in it's gonna, like, I'm not a believer in SHIB as far as like, oh, it's going to the moon type of people. But at this moment in time, you know, I just think it's worth holding. If you guys want to buy low, sell high, you kind of have a clear set channel area where you could be, you know, let's see, if you bought down here somewhere after this like double tap, right? You could have bought somewhere down here. Maybe about a month later, you could have been sold for about 55, 57% profit, right? So this is more of a swing trader's area right here. If you're looking to buy it, you could buy some right now and hold it and see if it goes up later on. What I would say at the moment, though, since it's not really crashing as much as other coins, I'd be really happy if it's able to break really above this number right here, which is, I hate, this is why I don't like sheep, 0.0000990. If it can break above that level, maybe it's worth going a little bit larger position in there, where you can try to ride it up as it spikes. But for now, buy at the bottom, sell towards the middle or the top. You recall, that's how I'd play sheep at this moment in time. Much easier profits, but you will have to wait some time for those profits to accumulate, right? Sometimes they're as quick as this. Sometimes they take a little bit longer before they end up coming up, right? Sometimes it all happens within one day. If you buy here, one day later, you could be making 47%. Crazy, crazy swings, but you definitely want to buy low, you know, buy a little bit lower and sell up here a little bit. So that's how I'd play sheep. Long term, so I mean, like swing trade wise, it's just been mostly a disappointment for me. So as we saw other coins going up, it really didn't go up too much. Remember, guys, SHIB went up. Let's see right here. It probably went up about 50%, 57%, right? Well, but when you think about things that I like to, you know, I promote basically, you see stuff like BitTorrent during its rally. Let's just say you bought somewhere down here, not the very bottom, just kind of like somewhere close to it, right? I wouldn't go to this high, I'll just go up to here. That's 129% right there, right? So maybe Ethereum Classic can be something similar as well. You got somewhere down here, you got the bottom, you guys close enough. 78%, not crazy, but still better than SHIB, right? And so because of that, I'm not too excited about SHIB. I would only play it in that buy low, like, you know, buy at the bottom, support, and sell whenever you feel like you made enough profit. But that's the only way I would personally want to play SHIB right now. And it's not a bad way to play it. But otherwise, you're just going to be holding long term and hoping that's able to break out eventually. But at this moment in time, don't expect any crazy swings if Bitcoin goes to 80,000. Maybe that'll do the trick, but for now, it's not really, so far it hasn't been able to do the trick to help out SHIB. It's just been kind of getting held down, which has been kind of, kind of bad for morale, I guess you would say, for all the people that really love SHIB. Just like how Dogecoin's having a bad morale time right now because it's not really doing anything. If anything, Doge keeps on going down and down and down. It's on, it was at number 5 or number 6 on the coinmarketcap.com. Now it's at number 10. Who knows? You give it another week, it may be down to 12, 13, 14 for all we know. Pop this right here. Yeah, let's go with Matic at the moment. Yeah, should be fine. Let's see. Hey Steve, Nasdaq rejected weekly 9 EMA this morning, and S&P climbed back above the weekly 2 on EMA. I'm thinking market goes down in the morning, maybe it climbs back up a bit, takes off after Powell speaks Wednesday. I'm hoping you're right. I'm wondering if this little dip will cause him to, give some bullish words of wisdom to the market, saying, "Hey, we're here. Don't worry. We're going to keep on pumping money into the market." And I think he'll try to guide it as easy as possible. Because right now, guys, remember, we still do have a COVID problem. Although COVID has stopped climbing, I think, in the country. I have a... Let's see. This is one of the guys that's in my Discord channel, Jordan Cameron. He's okay. I like him a lot, though. As a person, he's a really nice guy. Let's see. What am I looking at here, though? How do I do this type of stuff? No. Bookmarks. There we go. There. There we go. So now... No. Okay. Total confirmed cases. Is this daily? No. Okay, there you go. Test per 1,000 people. No, what the heck? They changed all this information up. Why did they do that? It used to tell you everything you needed to know about, let's see, no. Yeah, they really took away how many people are confirmed. Okay, well, that is a shame. That really is a shame. Okay, usually there's a graph that says how many people or how many new cases per a day. But you can see right now we're getting more deaths, so that's pretty similar. So, you know, we're kind of stabilizing a little bit here. Maybe, hopefully it's not a drop and pop like we just had over there. But at this moment in time, we're kind of calming down a little bit because I think everybody's wearing masks again. Everybody's kind of being very, very cautious, right? In order to go to my friend's wedding, everybody had to take a COVID test, which is probably a good idea because it was over like 200 people at the wedding, right? So I think people are getting more and more aware of, you know, of just protecting yourself from COVID one way or another. So hopefully that's able to help out the numbers because every time this number climbs, that makes it harder and harder for the market to stay where it's at because it adds to another level of uncertainty, right? As well as the fact that there's still a huge worker shortage, which is not going to end anytime soon. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, fan I am. How can you do TA if all the things crypto when crypto is so manipulated by hedge funds? Oh. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Stop biting stuff. I swear, I buy him stuff all the time, and he's chewing on my backpack straps. Loki. Okay, well, he can chew on it while I'm streaming. But yeah, so you can use technical analysis because it works, right? Now, of course, there's manipulation that can happen at crazy times. We know when it happens because we can look at pretty much new short positions and long positions being entered into the markets. A very simple way to see that type of stuff is to go to Twitter and go to Whale Watch, right? But you can see, like, you know, let me see. Let's just look at Bitcoin here, right? As this rally was going on, there were some clear places where you could sell, right? And so it's because most of the time the technical analysis will still help you. Is technical analysis on stocks a lot better than crypto? You bet it is. But it's still worth doing the technical analysis on crypto, right? Remember, when we were on this rally and we were humming and humming and humming, right? Think about what we were looking at the time. Let me boost this right here. Can I make this a full screen type of thing? Okay. Let me go over here and make sure you guys can see everything. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, you guys can see everything. Okay. Back when all this was happening, you know, all we had to kind of go off of when we were actually starting to really buy up stuff was this little trend line right here, right? And a horizontal line. I guess I can't have to do a whole bunch of other stuff, don't I? And this horizontal line right here from this low point, right? So that's what we're really looking at, right? Let me take it off now, though. So. And then there was something else we had. There was a breakout point right here and a breakout point right here. I'd say this is the more important one at the moment. But yeah, so when we did break out, that was a good opportunity to buy and whatnot. There was a whole bunch of other lines I had on here. You guys will remember some of them. Like trend lines that went from here to here to here. All types of crazy stuff, right? A lot of that stuff wasn't always right, but most of it was fine for us. But as we were kind of climbing and climbing and climbing, the big one that we needed to break through was right here. And as soon as we broke out of that one, you know, that was a good sign that you can even double down on some of your positions that you bought over here. Or you could just start to slowly start to scale out from here if you really wanted to. But Most of us bought down over here, whether you bought down over here, here, whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. But where you sell, that's where I think technical analysis has a much better opportunity to help you guys out. Because we were tracking the trends, right? Tracking. Depends on how much you are willing to let to lose. If you guys bought anywhere down here with any of the cryptos, let's say you guys bought something like Matic, right? Let's say you got Matic. Matic's a special case, isn't it? Let's go to XRP maybe. Yeah, okay. Something that matches this Bitcoin a little bit more because you see how it went steady, and not falling down off a cliff like Matic did, like that. Most of the altcoins is something like that. Like a BitTorrent, something like more like that. ADA, something more like that, right? Let's go back to XRP here. When we saw that Bitcoin was breaking out, remember, Bitcoin ended up breaking out because of a conference that was going on where Elon Musk was talking, some other people were talking. Stop chewing on my sandals. That thing's gonna chew all my stuff up. But yeah, so oh, you can even see it broke above the 200, which is a good place right there too. My point is, you still use these when you want to, but technicals still have a place here. They really do have a place. Let me go back over to Bitcoin though very fast. I like using technicals more for selling, right? And just kind of confirming what's going on. Over time, we didn't really have all this type of stuff. Because imagine here, like, before we knew all this stuff was happening, we just saw this happening here. I remember a lot of you guys ended up taking your profits right here, off of this trend line breakdown, right? And then you look to buy back down. I think it was, I don't know, where was that? Yeah, it could have been around here somewhere. But, some of you guys just wanted to take this amount of money and do a short swing trade, right? It just depends on how much money you guys want to make and how long you guys want to hold stuff. But you can see you could have made money here, sold right here. You would have lost it all on this profit, don't get me wrong, but you still could have made money here. And that's what most of us like to do. It depends on how much grace you're going to give it, honestly. Some of you guys like me. You guys can hold crypto for like a month-long swing trade. Some of you guys only want to hold it for a week. Right? And as you saw this trend kind of bounce up, right? 1, 2, nice pops, right? As soon as that line was there and we broke down below it, that's when I was like, we're starting to slow down a little bit here. Let me sell off a major section of my crypto portfolio. We ended up going up. I didn't buy back into it. I was just kind of being patient, right? And then as soon as we broke down again, right here, this is right before I went to Philadelphia. A lot of you guys, not so many people that watch the stream every day, but a lot of people were asking me, have you bought back in? 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 Right? And I was saying, no. I want to wait a little bit, right? We popped back up above the 200 moving average. So I started making a little bit of a nibble bites and a little bit nibbles, but nothing too crazy, right? And then again, as soon as we ended up breaking down again, I sold and I cut my losses on it. And I took maybe about, I don't know what that was. Probably like a 5% hit on those positions. And, not every trade is a winner. But you get my point, right? So I love to use technical analysis more for selling. But as far as buying, I use it for support levels all the time, right? So as manipulated as this market is, there are still tons of algorithms that still love to use it. And I guess a good explanation of this would be my other stream that I have. It's right here. Maybe go back a little bit here. Where we at? I need to update the technicals on this one too. Come on. You see how it took a lot of force to bring this down below this line right here? And that's when you knew you should have sold. Right there as it was breaking down, you could have had a stop loss, whatever. It came back up. People might have gotten fooled into this one right here. This is a little bit of, right? And it ended up coming down. So you save yourself all this loss by just selling on the breakdown, which is why technicals are still important. They're not as reliable as they might be on the stock market, but they're still good enough. And I encourage you guys to all practice using technical analysis because it will help you a lot in the long run as far as crypto trading and whatever type of trading you want to use. Which is why so many of these other platforms, like the Bidget that I'm using, hold on, he's biting something he's not supposed to be biting. What are you chewing? Well, you're in timeout on my lap because I can't trust you not to bite stuff while I'm talking to people. Alright. Let me close this right here. Alright. But yeah, that's why I'm using more and more stuff like this so I can try to help you guys when it comes to day trading and stuff. But, you know, technical analysis is always going to be important, guys. Sorry about that ramble. My throat is just killing me right now. Let's see. How many times do you think the Fed is going to save the market before letting it drop because these supply shortages are getting out of hand? Oh, I don't know. They have unlimited amounts of money. Unlimited amounts of money, and that's not going to stop anytime soon, unfortunately. So, I think the Fed's going to let it drop when they can no longer control it. So they're going to go down fighting, basically, is what I'm saying. They're going to try to pump as much money as they can, but if banks, you know, there are trillions of dollars in the market. They can't just pump that much money into the market that fast, right? So it's going to be a slow losing battle for them over time. And remember, because the interest rates are so low, they really don't have any ammo to help out besides just printing more and more money, which will lead to more inflation, which will get worse and worse. Because remember, guys, I hate to be cynical, we have an election coming up next year. So if they keep on printing out a whole bunch of money to help the market out, you're going to see that prices are going to go higher and higher for most goods, right? And then on top of that, you know, that'll make Democrats, I don't care what side of the aisle on, you're just kind of talking about political facts here, that'll make Democrats, that'll give them a headache as far as trying to get reelected. But if they don't do that, the stock market may go down, and that means you might have layoffs. And layoffs are not a good thing at all. You know, and that may mean that banks are less, they give out less credit. That means less new small businesses are opening up. It means a whole bunch of bad stuff. It means rates may change. If rates start to change, people may have to start paying more money back in a quicker fashion, which if there's a recession makes it a lot harder, obviously, right? So it's things, oh my gosh, you're like a freaking baby. What do you call it? It's stuff like that, basically, right? Let's see. But yeah, so the Federal Reserve has set everything up like a tower of cards. It's a very fragile tower. But because all of us have been trading in the market so much, guys, there's been so much money to be made, right? Let me point this out. This is going to be much more of a non-traditional stream tonight, guys. My throat is just killing me. My cough is just killing me. I need to get some like lozenges or something like that. I've just been talking too much over the past week. But it was too much fun not to talk. That's literally why. Everybody, my friend's family and his wife's family, they were like, everybody was just so freaking nice. It was so hard not to talk with them. But yeah, so let me see what I was going to say right here. Yeah, so everything right now is a very fragile card tower, and when it comes down, you know, there'll be better opportunities. But oh my gosh, stop! I know. We'll use the bathroom in a little bit. But yeah, basically look at this. COVID hit right here, and then look what happened. Boom. The Dow, from the time of the bottom right here, went up 93% in about a year. Does that seem realistic to you guys? When, you know, over the last few years, let's go to this low. Remember, this was only 1 year. And this 280 days, we were up 35%. So this is a tower of cards right now. So we do have an opportunity to come down. I'm not saying we're going to crash all the way down to 18,000 or anything like that. But, you know, it's definitely possible we come back down to 26,000, right? Which could lead to a whole bunch of chaos. But yeah, so most of the benefit of all this has been going to the rich. I don't want to get like political, guys. But, you know, that's why you've seen a whole bunch of corporations, all the CEOs have been selling off a lot of their stocks because the Federal Reserve has been pushing the prices up more and more and more. And because of that, when everything does drop, the prices will be very, very low. But guess what? They'll have so much cash on hand that they'll be able to buy back in for those lower prices. And then when they see a recovery, then they're going to make this profit plus the profit, it goes up even more, right? So, you know, that's how it's going to work out. Oh my gosh. Here. Okay, you can go back down. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a shit show when it happens. which is why I've been telling most of you guys I've had a lot of cash on hand for a while. And that's because we broke out of this trend a while ago, right? Right there. And see what happened? We've gone up quite a bit. We've still been moving up. I still have some positions in here. But overall, I'm just being patient with it, guys. Just being patient to see where we go. We might even go higher, right? I think we're more bullish than bearish still, just because of how much money the government's printing. But there's going to be a point where the government and the Federal Reserve don't have enough money to keep this market propped up. And you can see at this moment in time, it's getting harder and harder for it to keep going up and up and up because everything is so freaking expensive. I think a lot of people have forgotten, let's see. There we go. See this S right here? Apple was so expensive, they had to push out more stocks. That way they could lower the price so more people can afford it. Right? Happened right there. Because it was too expensive. I think so many people have been forgetting these small little facts that have been happening. I believe Tesla did the same thing. Split 5-1. Right? So when you see stuff like that, you understand, like, stuff got so expensive, but then they changed the prices to make it more affordable. But that still means that valuation is still extremely high. So, but yeah, make money until it stops. You got to keep on drinking from the fountain until it stops, basically. What are you doing down there? Stop biting everything. What are you doing? Get out of there. There we go. Put that Bitcoin back up here. There we go. Right here. Let's see. Hey, no, wait, hold on. Stop doing all that type of stuff. Stop. As far as Bitcoin getting up to $100,000 by the end of the year, I would say probably a little bit less now, probably around 80,000. You little dude. Stop it. Probably around 80,000, 90,000. Still a decent play for me. I think most altcoins are still good holds until December. And then I'd probably look to unload them basically in January just to be as a caution because, we see so much craziness happen in January. Let's see. Hey, crypto something. What do you call? No, BitTorrent's already broken down below support. Everything broke support, guys. Everything broke support. BitTorrent was no exception. BitTorrent's not anything really special as like a day-to-day type of thing. I think it's a special long-term hold, right? So you can see. Oh, I put on the wrong one. Daily chart. See, broke support as well. Barely, but it broke it. So, that's why I think a lot of stuff still can go down even further, right? And when we talked about BitTorrent, I know a couple of you guys swing traded BitTorrent and that you didn't actually buy it for a long-term hold, and I was like, go for it, guys. As long as you guys are making money, fine. And you guys will see this blue line. Let me actually change it to a different color here. Let's change it to, what's bright? Maybe this pink color. Maybe it should work. You see with BitTorrent too, it was breaking support right here, right? It ended up going a little bit higher, of course. So this one was a little bit nicer play. But I know a lot of people sold right here, and they took their... Stop biting wires. He's biting my Ethernet cord so the stream ends, and that way, what do you call? That way I can he'll have me all to himself. Now he's gnawing on my fingers. Jeez, you got some sharp teeth, little guy. But what do you call? Let me see right here. What was I going to show you guys at the moment? See. Oh yeah, but it broke down here, which was a good place to sell if you really wanted to do the swing trade. And let's say they caught it around here. Let's say they didn't even catch at the blows. Let's just say they caught it somewhere around here in the middle zone. On that breakdown, they still would have made 70%, right? Which, if you know me, take your profits, run. 70% is still great. Me who bought it, I bought down a heavy position around 0.0002. Right now I'm up about 56%. Right, but I'm doing a long-term hold, of course. But, if I was swing trading, I had the chance to make about 147% profit. I didn't take it, of course, because I think that I have more profit left over. Because whenever we do hit the all-time highs again, all-time highs, that's 534% profit. That's what I'm really waiting for, and I have the patience for it. But there are a lot of people out there who just want to make that 70% profit, and there's nothing wrong with that because you can make a lot of 70% profits in the time it takes me to make this longer term play, right? But you know, that just depends on how you like to trade, right? That's why I have swing trading positions and I have long term positions. All right, let me pop this back over here too. And then you see also Doge also broke down here. Ethereum also broke down here. Matic also broke down. XRP also broke down. BitTorrent, we just talked about that one, broke down. Ethereum Classic. This white line doesn't do anything. Also broke down. Oh, it also broke down below the 200 moving average here too. Litecoin, excuse me, also broke down. So you know the trend happens over and over again. ADA is different. You know, it had its own little pop here, but most stuff has been breaking down. And you know something you may notice here. This is Bitcoin on another screen here. Something you guys may have noticed though is usually there are some times where a lot of altcoins break down before Bitcoin, but this time Bitcoin led the breakdowns. Sometimes altcoins lead Bitcoin as far as you can see. You can see them breaking out of their trends, and then Bitcoin breaks out a little bit later, and then everything goes boom all at the same time. This is one of those times where Bitcoin was really leading the charge here. So I'm hoping to see pretty soon over the next few weeks or so, where we have a chance to see a lot of altcoins shaping up for another potential breakout. And if they start to break out before Bitcoin, that makes me very confident that Bitcoin's going to follow them and break out as well, right? But as you guys know, altcoins will go up a lot more than Bitcoin percentage-wise, and they'll go down a lot more percentage-wise than Bitcoin. Okay, you stop chewing on everything in your freaking can. Get over here. No, you're in trouble. Keeps on trying to chew the Ethernet cord. I'm going to go back over here to, I can go for Matic at the moment. I'm about to put him in timeout in his crate. Let's see. Hey, crypto. I'd be waiting right now. I'd be waiting. Hey, hold on a second. What are you doing, dude? You gotta stop chewing on everything. It's not his fault for chewing. It's my fault for leaving the crap out. But what do you call? Hey, J Press. As far as BitTorrent AMP, short term, I think they're going to go down even more over the next week or so. And then afterwards, I think the long term, I'm loving them for the long term holds. BitTorrent more than AMP, but there's nothing wrong with AMP. I like AMP as a long term play. AMP has a long way to go to get back up to good levels. The only thing about AMP is it did have a nice run. I don't know how much more of a run it has. Let's see right here. Right? Because AMP did its own crazy thing here. And you can see it's broken down below its trend line over the past few days. It's looking for support right here, so it might actually go even lower. But, you know, it has a chance over the next few weeks to have a nice breakout. And that's when I look to be buying back into something like that. Long-term hold, though, I would say medium term. If it does try to go back up to all-time highs, let's say you bought today, you'd still be looking at about 190% profits, right? The reason I like BitTorrent more is the only reason, well, besides like some of the fundamentals and stuff like that. If you bought BitTorrent today and you try to, get it to all-time highs, you'd be up about 310%. And I think it can do that. But you can see the last time it did it, it had a pretty slow rise until it kicked off. And once it kicked off, it went really fast, and then that's when you got to sell it up here. So, if I see something like that happen again, I will sell a lot of my long position, and I will buy it as it comes back down, just not really for profit's sake, but more to accumulate more coins. Because for me, BitTorrent is like a year, like 5-year plus hold. But I know a lot of you guys, maybe you just want to hold it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. You don't have to hold it for 5 years. That's a it's a long-term commitment for cryptocurrencies. Go back over here. Go right here. Yeah. But at this moment in time, guys, I still see Bitcoin going down a little bit more here. Hopefully I'm wrong, though. Let's see. Hey, Chef, I should put a separate camera on my puppy to see what he's doing. He just moves around so much. Right now he's playing with. See, he's playing with the bone I got him. Well, let me see if I can show you guys what he's doing at the moment. How do I do this? It's a little blurry, but you can see him right there. He's playing with my slipper, and then he has a little doggy bone that my friend got him. When I got over to visit my friend in Pennsylvania, he actually had a little doggy gift bag for him, so that was like so like freaking awesome, right? I have to buy his dog some treats when I get up there, which will be pretty cool for them. For his dog, you guys probably saw his dog if you were on the other stream. If you watched my other stream, I did in Philly. Let me go pop that right up right here. I need to see you guys. There we go. Let's see right here. Hey, Monster, I'm not having any issues with CoinMarketCap at the moment. Let me see. Not at the moment here. If you're having trouble with CoinMarketCap.com, there is CoinGecko. I think it's called Gecko. Yeah. CoinGecko. There you go. Yeah. So here's another one if you want to look at another type of thing. I like CoinMarketCap.com. It just feels nicer. The experience is just better for me. But if you are having any problems, show stats. What do you call it? CoinGecko would be another good place to look for until it's back working where you are. It could just be a server issue on their part. For all we know, this is a pretty crazy day for crypto, as most of you guys understand. They could just be getting overwhelmed, right? I'm surprised Voyager and some of those other apps have not been crashing today, to be honest. But I think these waves that we've been seeing in the crypto markets, they've been shaking out a lot of the new traders, and there's more of those like intermediate traders and high-end traders who are still in the market. Because remember, guys, the weaker traders, they're usually new, they haven't been trading all too much. They're usually the first people shaken out during these storms, right? And they're usually shaken out for a loss. While most of us, all the swing traders, we might get shaken out, but we're shaking it. We have a profit on the other end of that trade. You are just a little troublemaker. Hence why his name is Loki. Let's see. But yeah, so far nothing bad happening. Let's see. Hey, Glamloff, what type of dog is it? Oh, he's a white German Shepherd pup. A little white German Shepherd puppy. He's having a good life. He's just spoiled rotten right now. See, hey Edgar, I'll give him a little treat in a little bit. He has a huge bag of chicken and lamb lungs and stuff like that. He loves lamb lung apparently. I've been feeding it to him. He's in his potty training phase, so every time he uses the bathroom outside, he gets a little. Stop doing stuff. Got his head stuck in behind the desk. Come on. He's fine now, but now it's just like traumatized. Well, not traumatized, but learning lessons as a new dog. Let's see him. Hey, Nachos, is there exchange where it's possible to short on from the United States? Yeah, I've been using Bidget here. I've been testing some stuff out. I like it personally. You can sell or you can buy. You can go long or short. They have futures if you want to do futures. I think it's been pretty nice so far. Now, the one thing I do have a qualm with is just the graph size, but I mean, I could always just do that. Sometimes I'm just really lazy when it comes to charting, only because I'm used to the TD Ameritrade software, which is just so complete. But there's so many new exchanges. What are you doing, dog? But what do you call it? There's so many new exchanges that they're all trying to work out the kinks. But this is one that I found that I haven't had any problems with, and it's United States America. Like, you can actually trade it United States America. I think, let me see. Did I put a link down for it below? Because this is something I've been planning for a while, but I just haven't had the time to actually implement it. But I think if I go to my channel here, and I go to this stream where everybody's watching at the moment, there's me sitting down. Yeah, here's where I trade. Here's where I trade crypto. You can copy professional traders. That's why I was talking about that copy program. Since some of you guys are saying like, can you just show me somebody I can copy? Well, I don't think it's always the best thing to just copy people. If they have a good track record, you can definitely do that for sure. But yeah, so you can click on this link and it'll take you right there. Something Bidget.com, right? So yeah, take a look at it. I'm pretty sure you get something if you log using my code. So it should help you out a little bit there. But yeah, I'd recommend you guys give it a shot. You guys don't have to put money into it if you guys don't want to. I would just take a quick peek at it and see if you guys like it or not. Some people like using TradingView for trading. Some people like using other platforms. It's all up to you guys. I just, the last one I like to use was Bybit, but you can't use that one in the United States. So it was pretty much pointless to share with you guys at the moment, right? Let me go back over here. So, but yeah, if you want to short, this would be a good one for you to start. And they also have a lot of crypto, so it's not just one. They have like a huge list right here. I don't know if you guys can actually see that though. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see it. So, you know, it's not just like one thing you guys will be trading. It's quite a few. And I am going to buy some BGB coin. I think this is their version of their Bidget coin. So it just opened up recently, or it's been probably here for a while now, but this is when it popped on TradingView. I'm going to buy some of this for a long-term hold, just because I think some of these exchanges are going to do pretty well in the future. Think of BNB, things of that nature, right? Like a Binance coin, right? $61 billion market cap. Now, I don't think it's going to get that high, at least not anytime soon. But this would be a good long-term hold for me, something like that, right? But again, it's up to you if you guys want to use this exchange or not. I'm not trying to push it on you guys or anything like that. It's just something that I personally liked because a lot of you guys have been asking me day trading, and I'm just trying to find something that help you guys out because I know day trading is just, it is the hardest way to trade. And so I wanted to make sure I can at least find a platform where it'd be very easy for you guys to understand, right? I don't want you guys to have to do more work on top of just learning how to use the exchange. So it's a pretty simple exchange. You can see right here, limit order, market order. Please never use market orders. Just don't. Just use limit order. You know, the trade may execute, it may not, but it'll make sure you don't actually lose more money than you have to making that trade, right? And so you could buy right here for a good, good till canceled order. Most people will go for that one. Probably not a post, but and you just slide it over the amount you want to do, right? And it'll show you how much it's going to cost you in USTD, right? And I can say buy Bitcoin, and it'll buy it. I'm not going to buy it because this is not the price I want to be buying Bitcoin right now. But, you know, if I wanted to buy some Ethereum, Litecoin, EOS, XRP, a lot of you guys have been asking me where you can buy Ripple. You can buy it right here, right? And stuff like that. And mostly XRP is under 95 cents right now on this one. What is it on over here on TradingView? 95, yeah. So pretty good prices, right? So the way I like to day trade purses, I like to day trade coins that are under $1 or under like $5 because they tend to move up percentage-wise a lot more than other types of coins, right? Guys. But yeah, sorry, that's enough spiel about this. If you guys want to use it, you guys have the link down below. If you guys have any questions about it, feel free to ask. But I'm not going to try to like hype it up or anything like that. Because I haven't had an answer to a lot of you guys' questions about what's the best exchange and stuff like that, or where can I trade futures, or where can I do like they call it copy trade, where you're like you're following somebody else's trades. But some of you guys have been saying, hey, like have I used bots or have you used one of those programs where you just copy other people? That kind of has a lot of that stuff in it. So I was hoping that I could kind of just whenever you guys ask those questions, I don't have to give you guys 1,000 different places to go. I can just say, hey, Bidget. Or what's in America? America is a big thing. Is America like? There's a lot of exchanges where they make it hard. The other thing is I don't know if it's available in New York. Maybe not. New York has so many weird rules. Sometimes Texas does too. So I can never be completely sure about that one because I don't even think Voyager is allowed in New York right now either. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I don't want to go on to it for too much longer. But as I do start showing you guys more techniques, you guys will be able to start day trading a little bit more here. He's going to eat the legs off that table. I mean, probably will. Right now, he's... what are you doing? Okay. You know how I have some Vortex... not goggles. I have some Vortex binoculars. He's eating the covers off of those. Or he's just chewing on them. They're not bad for him, I guess, all, but still. Yeah. When I give him a stare, he knows he does bad, so he comes back and he's like all sad. Let's see. Hey, Probin, I think I did miss your chat, so let me see if I can go find it very fast. Probin, let me see. Oh, can I check WRX? Yeah. Boop, doop, doop. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, well, it's a lot like Bitcoin at the moment, so let me see. All right. $1. Okay, not bad price. If we're talking long term, I just want to see a little bit more about the company at the moment. Let me pour some more tea in here too. take you to use the bathroom a little bit. Okay. Let's see. India's fastest. Okay. Okay. Stop going into places you shouldn't be going into. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so I think this would be worth a long-term hold. It's at $1 right now. Where was it when it started? About 2 cents. Wow, that was a lot of nice gains there. So now it's way up here. So I think this is actually worth a long-term hold, guys. I like a lot some of these exchange coins. If you see an exchange coin that, if you see an exchange that kind of has a leg up above the rest, like what I'm using right now, Bidget, I like it a lot, and it's available in America. I think that it has great potential here, right? And this one's only at 9 cents at the moment, maybe almost 10 cents, right? So I like these types of coins here, specifically for WRX. I think it's fine. I would not buy this one-time big bulk purchase. I'd be buying it over the course of like the next few months, slowly accumulating a medium-sized position, which may be around $200, $300 for you guys, right? So that's what I'd look to do for this one. As far as like if you're looking for specific technicals on it, you can start going a little bit more heavy on it if you want to. If it passes above $2.33, by that time the whole crypto market as a whole will be booming by then as well. So yeah, I think this one's a good one. It wasn't too much of the technicals that would make me want to buy this. It's mostly of what I saw when I actually looked up a little bit more information on it from here, right? Now it looks like it's only available in India. That's not too big of a problem because India has a lot of traders. What are you doing over there? Okay, you're biting the toy. I got you. As long as he's with the toy, he's fine. And there should be a way I can actually go right here. Let's see. App Store. Okay. Okay, he probably has to use the bathroom too pretty soon. Okay, right, he's tearing up stuff anywhere. But yeah, so I think this is fine. The website looks fine. I don't need to use the white paper. Simple, efficient. Yeah, they have a pretty decked out website. So YouTube, 34,000 subscribers. They're pretty active with their content, even if people don't usually watch them. So yeah, this would be a good long-term hold for the coin. I think their exchange will probably do very well over the next few decades. Much more of a longer-term hold than a short-term hold for sure, though. Let's see right here. But yeah, good play. Good play for sure, Probin. Let's see. Let's see right here. And I usually like those types of coins because as their exchange grows larger and larger, you just naturally start to see more and more people buy their coin as an investment just because, which is what I'm doing for Bidget, right? You know, let's say Bidget goes up to $1, something like that. That'd already be 100x, 10x returns. $1, yeah, right. So I don't think it's too hard for it to go that far, especially with something that's a little bit more new. You know, you see a lot of these things open up around two something cents, and they kind of move up from there. This is at 10 cents. Bidget's at 10 cents. This is about $1. I took that over the next few years they have lots and lots of room to grow. If you guys don't know what to invest in as far as some of those cheaper coins that from a market cap perspective, usually exchange coins are usually pretty good. The only thing I would say is you have to make sure that the exchange is actually credible. Take a look at the website. See how it looks. See if there's things if the website doesn't look too good, or if you go to the exchange website and stuff is kind of glitchy, maybe you don't invest right away. Or maybe you make a small investment instead of a medium-sized investment, right? Because maybe, you know, since it's such a crappy website, maybe if they get their act together, maybe it'll be worth a little bit more later on, right? So, you know, it's all up to you guys, but it's never a bad idea to invest in a coin that's owned by a particular exchange. Hey, modded fingers, you're scared? Don't be too worried right now about the crypto markets. It's probably going to fall down a little bit more here. But I think, you know, there's an opportunity for short-term gains coming up pretty soon. But I'm going to be waiting a little bit longer before I make a buy position here. Sammy, Loki, stop. He's like tearing up my sandals. They're my Nike sandals. Okay, well, he's a puppy. What else is he gonna do? But let's see. Hey, Haram. But back in March, April, May, was Doge following Bitcoin the way it is now? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it was doing its own thing, and then it would have some particular big popping moments. That's what Doge is still doing now, but those popping moments aren't really giving you. It's not leading to the long rallies that we've been looking for, right? If Dogecoin hits $1, which I still think is possible, it's definitely still possible here. What needs to happen is Bitcoin has to reach a very high level, right? It has to kind of stay there for a while, right? And in that scenario, you would see Dogecoin be able to make these huge pops. But remember, guys, I remember a lot of people complaining, about something that Dogecoin does all the time, right? Pops up, comes back down, right? This is probably the pop-up zone. Pop up, popped up 81%. Right after that, a couple days, pop down 25%. That's a big drop, right? And if we're going down now, it's dropped about 40%, right? Goes up, it goes down. It's been doing that for quite a bit of time, guys. Excuse me. Popped up about 557%, right? You buy at these highs, went down about 65%. Popped up again. Let's see right here, 184%. And then what happened now? Dropped down about 70%. It does these huge fluxes, right? Huge fluxes. And remember, guys, as much as we enjoyed Dogecoin, there was a lot of time where everybody was freaking out. Yeah, like freaking out about where the price was at, right? And so at this moment in time, right, guys, if you want to swing trade Dogecoin, you have to wait for the pop, sell at the pop, and then be done with it, and kind of rinse and repeat. And that's the way I would trade Dogecoin until Bitcoin's able to go extremely high. I know you need to use the bathroom. We're gonna go outside in a couple seconds. My stream ends in like 2 minutes. Be patient. If you're not, I'll be the one to pay for it. Let's see. Yeah, right now, guys, I'm so bullish on Dogecoin, but you guys have to be very patient with this one. It is not a good. It's a quick popper, right? If you're looking at somehow some of these other things popped off here. Let's see. Think of when I pull up other graphs here. Let me see if I can find something else. Maybe Matic would be a good example of this. So Matic on its pop ended up going about 46%, right? Let's see a little bit higher. Where do we go? 64%. Dogecoin managed to get up to 75%, a little bit higher. But you see what happened with this one? It kind of went sideways for a little bit before it came down. Dogecoin doesn't do that. So just so you guys know, like, don't be afraid to sell Dogecoin and play it like this, right? Buy wherever you guys feel it's really low, sell on the pop, and rinse and repeat. You guys don't have to hold it after the pop, because chances are after the pop, like here, and like here, it will go down afterwards, right? Substantially more than other crypto coins. For what reason exactly, I can't tell you. But it is something you guys should know, because it's happened so many times before. Alright, let's see here. Oh, hey, Travis. Hope you've been doing well, my man. Let's see. Well, look at that bear trap. What do you call it? Yeah, so I'm hoping we can have a good little play right here over the next few days for sure. Oh, sorry, little guy. I know it's that time for you. Hey, Woodjack. Oh, don't worry, guys. I'm not going out to do much other stuff right now. I'm visiting my friend. I've known this guy since college, and we're really good friends. We haven't talked so much lately, or we haven't been able to visit each other so much lately because of COVID. And before that, I was just so busy with work, I wasn't able to go out to East Coast to visit him. But for his wedding, I had to drop everything and go out to visit him for his wedding, and his bachelor party when he came out here. It's like we're really good friends. So what do you call? Yeah. Thanks for understanding. I have a life for sure. Yeah. Let me see. It was a very, very good wedding. Here, hold on a second here. I'll try to show you guys a picture of the wedding if I can before I head off here. Oh, he also taken me shooting. I shot his shotgun a few times. Very, very nice shotgun. Oh, when you see this video, you probably think, well, all us youngsters were losers who were on our phones for a while. Right here. Oh, that's weird. It's trying to send it to me without actually going through the airdrop mode. Let me see. You guys don't have to worry about or maybe you guys probably wouldn't worry about the music here. Before I head off here. I know, you're tired. You're annoyed at me for not loving you as much or playing with you guys as much. Let's see. But this is a short video I took of his wedding. This is just us at the table. But so they had a really nice bar, everybody dancing. Lovely tent. It was right next to the water, so you can walk out on the balcony and just see a whole bunch of water. But it was a really nice time. Everybody was eating these little sorbet things and the champagne glasses and all that other type of stuff, right? But it was a fantastic time, and I really enjoyed hanging out with my friend Tyler a lot. There we go, right here. Let's see right here. Let's see. Oh, hey, Corin. They're finally testing our wallets. That's fantastic. They've been stalling on wallets for a while. Let's see. Hey, Travis, Bear Trap is a teaser. It will look promising, but then they will dump it lower. That's what usually happens about now. Because most people, like, Travis already knows this. But most people, you see, we did just break down. Usually we don't go soaring after a breakdown. This is where new traders make a common mistake where they buy right after a breakdown. Like, oh, it's dropped so far, right? You might be able to, you can trade this little bump right here, but as soon as it goes up a little bit more, and they may try to dump it, and that may make you have a rough time. If you guys do want to buy a coin and kind of trade that little bit of a move, go for it. Have a pretty tight stop loss is all I'm telling you guys. That way you protect yourself from any major losses, as you don't want to become a bag holder, basically, right? Hey, Travis, Mike, you want to go fishing on October 1st? Silvers are running 6 per person limit. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Travis, I would love to. Yeah, shoot me a text sometime for sure. I still have your number saved in my phone. I would love to go. And I got the 2-pole endorsement, so I'm good to go. And I got freshwater and saltwater, so I'm all ready for fishing. I need to take my sister fishing, actually, here in a couple of weeks. That'd be pretty nice. All right, but yeah, everybody, I got to go and let my dog out here. He's being a little pain about it. Probably, well, yeah, it's my fault for not taking him out an hour ago. But yeah, everybody, have a very, very good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. I may make a stream earlier in the day if the market's still looking a little bit down to kind of give you guys an update what's going on. And you can expect another video coming out tomorrow as any potential breakdown plays or breakout plays, whichever one looks to be making whichever one I see can make you guys a profit, right? All right, everybody, but yeah, have a very, very nice rest of your night, and I gotta rest my throat a little bit, guys. Sorry about the stretchy throat this morning or this afternoon. I'm gonna drink some more tea and hopefully get over it by tomorrow. That way, I'm not choking half the time. All right, everybody, have a very, very good rest of your night, and thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Thanks. It's good to be back, and you guys, no more vacations for a while. Thanks again.